Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you've watched my videos for a while, you may have noticed that I have not been posting as consistently lately, and that's because my life has turned into a living whirlwind. So my wife Mallory and I got COVID, so we were stuck in quarantine for a couple weeks, so we weren't able to climb then, and then when we were traveling for wedding stuff, and now we've just moved into our new apartment, so that's where I'm at now. But we're back, we're ready to go, we're ready to keep climbing. I'm in the new apartment, so I can actually video some stuff in here, which is cool. But I don't want to keep you guys too long, so let's dive into the climbing and see what happens. Okay, so up first we've got this crazy, it's kind of a fun start. It's a green tag, so it's a V3. Since I was so tall, I was able to cheat. I know a lot of people who have struggled getting to the start holds, but my arms are so long that I was pretty much able to just reach up and grab them. From there, I went into this drop knee to be able to get up to that hold, which was really helpful, just leveraging to get up there. If you've not messed around with drop knees much, I would definitely encourage you to do that. And then this problem was tough for me because, first of all, I'm terrible at footwork. That's a consistency throughout my videos. And just everything was big moves to holds that were not fantastic. So you can see I definitely struggled on this one a lot, but made it through there and it felt good. Let's go back for a second and talk about a few quick things in there. I want to be able to talk more about my technique, so we'll just go kind of retrace our steps a little bit. So the first thing that I mentioned earlier was this drop knee. Now if you're a beginner, you may not be used to doing something like this, but right here, do you see that right knee dropped in? And it may not feel natural at first, but what it's going to do is get that right shoulder higher, and when that's higher, it's a smaller move up to that next hold. And I've found that particular move is really helpful for me, and I hope that if you're a beginner that you'll try that out. Let's move on here to this next V3 here. This one was really difficult for me because the problem was so overhung, and you can see from my left hand there that the holds were just really small, crimpy, not very positive at all. That left hand hold I got to was a little bit better, but I mean, we're still dealing with small holds and an overhung space, and that is, just one of my biggest weaknesses. So I was able to make the big move up to that left hand, which was probably the best hold of the problem. And from there, I felt pretty good. The wall kind of verticals out a little bit. But this was a really fun problem, and I was kind of proud of myself for being able to flash it because typically I'm pretty bad at stuff in this kind of cave area. Again, since COVID happened and since we hadn't been able to climb for a while, we've just lost so much strength. So to be able to get back to the place where I'm able to, hang on to some of those and muscle through some of those felt really great. Next up on our list here is this project that I worked. Unfortunately, I could not get this one. This is a V3 tagged. If I were to tag it, I would call it a V4. It's at the very least a very, very tough V3. So you can see I'm struggling here, even on the start, trying to figure out how to get around this corner. It's weird when you're climbing, especially if you're more of a beginner like me in your first year of climbing. It's weird maneuvering these corners, just the body position has to be specific. And I finally figured out the start there and made my way up to that green side pole, which is horrible. It's a small, crimpy hold, and it's not a positive hold at all. It's all side pole. And you can see from the holds, a lot of you have probably done holds like this or used holds like this, so you know what I'm talking about. But it's definitely tough. You can tell I'm able to get up there, but then being able to hang on to it and get my feet there is just it's not working out for me so far. But I keep at it. I'm determined to keep trying it. Basically, that's kind of my rule in the gym: is never give up on something just because it's hard at first. So you'll see here, make it back up to this left hold. Now the trick is getting your feet up. Obviously I'm still struggling with that. That attempt, I don't want to talk about that attempt. But here we go. This, I believe, is the first time I was able to actually get past this. I have to get my left foot onto that start hold. With these side pulls, it's really important. Oh, I guess I did not get it this time. Next time I'll get this one. But with these side pulls, it's really important to get a foot pressed in the opposite direction, because the side holds really aren't as bad as long as you've got your body weight leveraged pushing against in the opposite direction. And that's the key for this climb here, and you can see that's what I'm struggling with. But this is the attempt where I actually get that. You see I get that left foot up, I get that knee bent in really hard, and that lets me almost sit up on that left foot. You can see, like, I feel like I could hang out there all day since I'm just, propped up on that left foot. And from there, I think this right here is actually the crux of the problem. You can see I hadn't really thought it through because I didn't know what to do. I tried to match there and get a foot flagged out to stop the barn door, but the hold just was not good enough to handle that. It was a pretty nasty hold. So I'm gonna keep trying this here. Honestly, just a tough problem. And I don't want to make excuses like I'm not strong enough for COVID knocked me down. It's just a hard problem. And so I think I need to go at it fresh and come at it with a new strategy, because flagging that foot out at the end was not helpful. And that you'll see here in a second, I get this side pull, but that hold up there on the right with the kind of crack hold is not a good hold. It's not great. So I think the struggle here, you can see I'm trying to find any way that I can that feels comfortable enough to hang on to, and just any way I go at it is just not working. The problem too is, since I've lost a lot of endurance with COVID and all the other stuff going on, I just don't have enough endurance to try it over and over and over again. So my sessions have been a little bit shorter lately, but I'm gonna head back for that one. I'll video my progress and probably hit that in the next video for next Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for hanging in there with me even though I've been inconsistent lately. I'm definitely back. My life has calmed down a lot, so I'm freed up to get back in the gym, do some longer sessions, get more videos out. If you like these at all, feel free to hit subscribe. Every time I see a new subscriber come through on my analytics page for my YouTube channel, I do a little happy dance, and us tiny YouTubers, it just makes us so happy. So if you want to do that for me, that would be great. Of course, I say it every time, if you have any tips for me, any strategies, I'm all ears. I'm always struggling on something. I feel, especially lately, every video I've put out, there's been just one or two problems where I'm just struggling big time. So if you guys have any advice there, feel free to let me know. Again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace.